Hello everybody, name's David. This is CNXG. This is my question and answer video. I'm answering all your guys' questions from the last Q&A video last Monday. Any questions you guys have, go down below and ask me and I'll answer them in the next Q&A video. We do this every single Monday. So let's start part 2. From Marcus from Detroit, Michigan. Hello Marcus. I'm having a baby with a sex buddy of 2 years. Uh-oh. And she has ghosted me since we found out 3 months ago. Best advice, man, I have to you guys, don't do this. Don't, no friends with benefits. It doesn't work out. Somebody always gets hurt, and it's usually ugly as hell. Okay? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying all. Not all. Most. It doesn't work. To try and be intimate with someone and have no emotions or feelings or attachment or security or safety, it doesn't work. Okay? It's dangerous. It just doesn't work. You know, I don't know what to tell you, Marcus, about this situation. I would, do what I can to see if it's your child, okay? And do what you can to get right. I guess you guys aren't married. That's good. If she's emotionally abusive, Marcus, you don't want anything to do with her. Stay away from her and deal with the child alone. That's it, okay? I have tons of videos on how to deal with people like this. I hope you're watching them. I hope you're taking care of yourself, and I hope you seek out professional help during this, Get a lawyer. Get all kinds of advice, Marcus. Okay? Thank you. Philip from Maine. Hello, Philip. Do you feel that universities shouldn't do their own policing? That's a good topic, good question, and I know there's lots of problems with campus security and policing at universities. And I really don't know. I really don't have a strong opinion on this because I'm not informed enough to have one, okay? I know there's all kinds of problems. It sounds scary for them to do their own policing, and I believe that local law enforcement should be involved if there's crimes committed. Not security, not campus security, okay? That's just the most I can say. Like I said, I don't have enough information to be too opinionated on that, okay? Thank you. But anybody else that has information on this or an opinion on this, please go down below and tell Philip what you think. Thanks, Philip. Blycat from Florida, hello. Do psychopaths ever do volunteer work? Well, I couldn't say all don't. So, sure, a psychopath, I would feel it's safe enough for me to say in the history of humans, have they ever done volunteer work? Probably. And then your next question is, and if not, why? So, I think they have. I think the real question is, why would they? Right? They're trying to do something, trying to get something, trying to get into here and get to somebody or something. I don't know. The psychopaths don't really feel like volunteering anything to anybody. Okay? Sorry, I don't have much more to say on that. But I wouldn't say no, that none have never volunteered. Sure they have. Who knows why? I think that's the real question. So why would a psychopath volunteer their time? They're trying, maybe a psychopath man is trying to win over a female. So he says, I love volunteering. Let me go with you and volunteer. And he'll go down there every Saturday and volunteer with her until he locks her in and has her mind controlled. And then stops going to do volunteer work. He did that to get to her, Thank you. Sorry I don't have more to offer about that. Gentle Laura from the United Kingdom. Hello, Laura. How do you know the difference between an emotionally unavailable person and a narcissist, covert narcissist? Well, real simple, Laura. Just go down the traits of narcissism. And if somebody has all of those traits, they're a narcissist. Or, a specified number out of so many, I believe it's 7, then they're a narcissist. If someone's just emotionally unavailable and they're not a narcissist, then maybe they still can love. Maybe they still have remorse. Things like that, empathy, but they're just emotionally unavailable. Maybe they're scorned. Maybe they're the attachment type that is avoidant. But they still want a relationship. They still need security. They still love. They're still remorseful. They're just emotionally unavailable. So if you're trying to find out which one someone is, you're asking yourself, you want to know if someone's a narcissist. Go down the criteria, okay? Because just emotionally unavailable is not a narcissist, okay? Thank you. Hope that helps, Laura. Sorry I can't tell you more. Go to the DSM or go online, figure out the traits, watch my videos about narcissism, see if that rings true to them, okay? Or also go check out all the personality disorders, especially in the cluster B. Most of the time, everybody just finds narcissism first and says, oh, they're a narcissist. When in fact, maybe they're a psychopath, a histrionic, you know? They share so many common traits, they all kind of look alike. Laura from Timmins. Hello, Laura. Would it be running away from my problems if I moved out of the city the narcissist lives in? Well, Laura, the question would be, are you moving out of the town to get away from him or to run away from all your problems? Right? So if there's other things you're running away from besides just him, then maybe you are running away from your problems. And they're going to follow you, you know. But, you know, leaving a location because of somebody who abused you is not running away. That's doing yourself a damn favor. So if you're just leaving because of him, because you see him, you don't want to remember things and stuff like that, leave. That's great. You're going to feel better and you're going to be able to go back there someday. Okay? It's not running away from him. If you're leaving town because of him, I don't think it's running away from your problems. That's a good thing to do. Because we might say, oh, we're tough, we can stay. But you don't need that added stress. If you have to drive by their house every time, and it just stresses you out every day, that makes it a little harder to get over it, doesn't it? It's easy to get over it when you're gone. So disappear for a little while, get over it. And I don't mean like that, get over it. I mean heal. Okay? Work on yourself, Laura. Eventually, I promise you ain't going to care about any of this. You ain't going to care about the town he lives in. You aren't going to care about the street he lives on. You don't care about what house he lives in. Promise you. Okay? Thank you, Laura. Lacey from Washington. Hello, Lacey. How do you find support? Good question, Lacey. I say that often. Go out, reach out for support, things like this. Start with professional. Most of us really could use it, man. Therapists see therapists. So it means nothing bad or good about you. It means you're trying to figure out your life and trying to better it. You're trying to have success. That's great. Professional support. Period. Counselors, therapists, psychotherapists, life coaches, whatever you got to do. Okay, somebody that you trust, somebody that has knowledge or experience or education, okay, that knows what they're doing, okay, that really helps. The professional support really helps, man, because you're paying someone to listen to you. They can't say I got something else to do. They can't just sit there and say get over it. They can't sit there and say I'm sick of hearing this. You paid them. They got to listen to you, and hopefully they're genuine and care, and hopefully they have great advice, and not only that, they're there with you. Every day, every week, they're there with you, helping you make better decisions, better choices. Not just getting over your past, helping your present to help your future, okay? Reach out. If you have a good friend that's not abusive, talk to them and listen to them and take their advice, okay? Just trust them. Also, find more friends. How do you do that? You have interests. Make your life interesting by finding what interests you. What interests you have. Most of us have a ton of interests we don't even know. Okay, go find out what those are. Once you find your interest in life, as you're doing it, as you're exploring these, you will meet people with the same similar interest. And these are the people that can become friends. Okay? I hope that helps. Stay off dating sites. Jennifer from Reno. Hello, Jennifer. Why am I crying over the divorce that's finally over, and you wanted it, this is all you wanted, the divorce is finally over, and now you're crying? The whole experience is traumatic, Jennifer. So anything like this that happens is going to bring that up. It's going to bring up feelings like that. Nobody's happy about a failed marriage. It's still a failed marriage, and I'm sorry, Jennifer, but you're doing the right thing, okay? And now you're giving yourself opportunity to have a good marriage someday, okay? Don't worry. Let yourself cry. You know, figure out if something's still bothering you. Hopefully you're talking about this with somebody and processing this and have somebody helping you there on your side. Okay? You'll be okay. I tell everybody, eventually you won't care anymore, I promise. You won't. Good luck. Christopher from the United Kingdom. Hello, Christopher. After all the hurt and abuse that narcissists and borderlines cause, why do they feel they are the ones that have been abused and victims? Well, most narcissists and borderlines are victims. They've been victimized. You know, they started as victims. They've been abused horribly. So you know, like I said before, if you remain a victim, you will remain victimized. And it's really hard for these people to see what really happened. They just get stuck in victim mode. These are children, emotional children. So emotional children don't take responsibility. Emotional children point the fingers and say, everybody's bad and everybody's treated me wrong. They cannot take responsibility for anything. So it's always somebody else's fault, and that keeps you the victim. Okay? Hope that makes sense. If you need me to elaborate, just ask again, Christopher. But keep watching my videos on CPTSD. I just made one last week, When Are We the Victim? And that's exactly what I'm talking about. And borderlines and narcissists just stay the victim because they never take responsibility for anything they've done. It's always what everybody else has done. They can't see what they've done. They're bad at it. Okay? Hope that helps. Thank you, Christopher. Luke from the United Kingdom. Hello, Luke. My crazy narcissist ex-girlfriend said I was crazy, so I went to therapy. But she got worse. Where was her effort in our relationship? You know, and that's right, and this is so common, these guys do this. You know, they tell you, they call you different things, and you know there's problems in the relationship, okay? You know it's bad, you know it's abusive, and they tell you it's all your fault, and we believe it, and we want to go fix it, so we go try to fix it, but they don't. They don't. And they get worse, don't they? Very common. Narcissists, borderlines, they may see a therapist 3 times tops in their life. That's typical. Once, someone, twice, someone, 3 times, that's it. They're done. They're not going to go to therapy. They don't need to. It's everybody else's fault. Or they see a therapist and then they have a problem with the therapist. The therapist is doing this to me, accusing me of that. You know, it's just... So, I'm sorry, Luke. Very, very sorry. You're not crazy. Okay? You're a crazy narcissist ex-girlfriend is. I hope you're apart. I hope you're processing things. And I hope you realize, you know, what I just said, that you're not crazy. Right? They just make us feel like that. And when you're around these people, you feel horrible. You're around a borderline long enough, you feel crazy. You feel like you're borderline. Okay? Marguerite from Sydney, Australia. Hello, Marguerite. Do narcissists increase their Facebook friends to show how important or popular they are? Yeah. Of course, man. Anything fake, false, shallow relationships. That's all they have. That's it. They don't have anything genuine. They could have tons of friends. But the friends don't know anything about them. They don't know anything about their friends. They don't care. Well, I should say the friends do know a lot about them, right? They sit there and blah, 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 complain about their whole life. Shallow, fake. I have tons of friends. I'm okay. You know, that's it. Yeah, and that'll get me more attention, right? I'm more popular. More people want to be around me. It's gross. Facebook is just fake in itself. Fake book. Hope that helps. BLBA Bo in London. I've heard that mothers with narcissism and borderline are far more damaging to their daughters than sons. I totally agree. Totally agree. I've said in other videos of mine, especially like the daughters of narcissistic mothers, videos like this, I've said this quite often. The most important relationship of all is the daughter-mother. It's so important. It's so, and I'm not trying to take away importance from other relationships, from sons and mothers, and sons and fathers, and daughters and fathers. It's just the daughter-mother is so damn important. And I know this because the most damaged people I know had abusive mothers, period. The most damaged people I know have had abusive mothers. So if you've had an abusive mother, this is why you feel the way you do. Because the most important relationship you needed was abusive and traumatic. And I'm so sorry. You know, it's horrible, but it's true. I totally believe that. And I didn't know other people say that until you just said that. But yeah, totally true. It's just so vitally important to have a relationship with a mother, especially for a daughter. Why, you may ask? You know, I think that maybe females are just emotionally sensitive more, right? With different hormones and things like that. That's my guess. And just being a child is so much more, can be so much more damaging than an adult. Any of the damage done to a child. So you have a child, and then you have a female, and the relationship with their mother is so important because the mother is a real nurturer to us. You know, we really came from our mother. We were one person with our mother. And eventually we separated. But that relationship is so important. We can get by without our fathers. The mothers are tough. Mr. H.A. Double from Maryland. Hello, Mr. Double. What is it called when you've gone 1 year no contact and you're divorced, and now they're saying the weirdest things on social media, commenting on everybody's posts regardless of who it is? My ex is acting very crazy now. Even the people closest are seeing this. They're saying she's crazy. She's not the person she was, that we know her to be. I know you're not a doctor, but can you tell me what this behavior sounds like? Well, it sounds like, you know, a number of things it could be. Okay? A borderline having a huge meltdown. A midlife crisis. Okay? I mean, who knows? Borderlines are so you know, they slip in and out of psychosis. These people dissociate so much that a lot of the behavior looks crazy. Okay? A lot of their stuff looks crazy. This looks like somebody that is borderline, that has gone through major trauma in their life, and now they've lost everything, and they're alone, and they want more supply, and they are willing to do whatever it takes to get it. That's what it looks like to me. Okay? I hope that helps, but stay clear. Stay clear. Okay? Don't screw with her. Don't say anything. Don't hurt her. Okay? Jordan the Third from Richmond, Virginia. Hello, Jordan. Will a narcissist or borderline hide pregnancy until the due date just to screw with your mind because they feel they have a permanent supply? Totally. Totally. Abusive people, period, will use pets, children, belongings, the law, money, anything they can. There's no limits, okay? Children included. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. They use children to steal for them. They use children to lie for them. They use children to get attention. They use children to get their victims back. That's just what they do, okay? I mean, they'll use anything they can around them, especially children, because, you know, that's our emotional trigger. God, I could imagine, you know, people want to screw with me. If I had children, screw with my children, right? Yeah, very common and very nasty. I'm sorry. I hope you get away from it. That's all the questions, guys. All the questions, all the answers. Thank you very much. This was a good one. Please keep the questions coming, okay? Find the truth in this stuff. Keep watching videos. Keep reading. Keep listening to people. Keep talking. Keep processing. Keep learning, okay? Thank you. If you can, please, again, share this stuff. Get this stuff out there to be visible to people, to be attainable for people. Because there's a ton of people out there that need this information, just like you did. Okay? A lot of people in pain. People committing suicide every day because of this. Let's save lives, okay? Thank you guys very much. Take care. I love you all, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye-bye.